Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing a gameplay with a card that I probably should have done a gameplay on like a week and a half ago. And that is Mr. Steph Curry, who came out nearly 2 weeks ago at this point, but I was out of town when he first came out. And then when I got back in town, I didn't do a gameplay with him. Not really sure why, but I got on my boy Meta World Pizza's account to do Big O gameplay. He also had Steph, and I was like, yeah, I might as well do a Steph gameplay as well. So here we are, because I know Steph is a very, very popular player, very popular card. Do I think he is going to be a top 10 point guard in the game? No. Do I think he's gonna be fun to use? Absolutely. Would I recommend buying him? Unless you're a big Steph fan, no. If you're a huge Steph fan, sure, go ahead and get him, have some fun with your GOAT, because that's what my team's about at the end of the day. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily My Team content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe, and a massive shout out as well to my boy Meta World Pizza for letting me use this account to record this gameplay. Without further ado, Steph is 6'3" at PG, very undersized at this point. Well, not very, but definitely undersized at this point. He's got a 98 driving layup, 99 mid-range, 99 three ball, 99 free throw, can actually dunk a little bit wide open, which his other pink diamond card could not do at all. He's got 97 steal, 90 perimeter, 80 interior. I mean, he's way better defensively than his previous card was. He can dunk wide open. He's got elite speed. Like, he's about as good as you're going to get for a Steph card that's not like a super glitch 99 dunk, insanely perfect card. He's got 13 hops, which include Deadeye, Limitless Dimer, Handles for Days, Glove, Mini Marks, and Set Shot Specialist, Shifty Shooter, Ankle Assassin, Lightning Launch, Gold Bailout, Break Setter, Unpluckable Challenger, Off-Ball Piss, Pick Dodger, Interceptor, Strong Handle, On-Ball Menace, Silver Post Lockdown as well. And that's with only Mini Marks, or sorry, Physical Finisher and Silver Post Lockdown added. So if you want to add badges to him, you could also add like a Movable Enforcer, maybe Paint Patroller, Brick Wall would be one to consider, and then I don't know, maybe a Posterizer or something else. It doesn't really matter. He's got all the key offensive badges. It's defense where he will probably struggle, as well as a slasher. So those would be my biggest concerns with Steph. Now, the honest truth with this card is that Steph's movement just isn't very good this year. His escape is absolutely elite, and his behind the back isn't bad. But like, besides that, I honestly don't think the card is all that good this year. I'm just not that, I don't know. I'm not like that big of a fan of Steph at this point. He's got a really good escape, but besides that, I mean, his dribble style honestly isn't great. His drag back could be better. He doesn't have the same behind the back that he used to have. His jumper's very, very fast, but honestly a little bit inconsistent, although I think with the stick it'll be a bit better, and hopefully we'll be able to get some good shots off with him and stuff. Fades create like decent, but not unbelievable as well. I actually like Steph's fade. I always have. I think it's solid. Like, he should be a very fun shot creator, shooting point guard, but I wish his SIGs were better compared to what they used to be overall. And I do think that overall, I mean, he's not an elite level slasher. He'll struggle defensively. In all honesty, when you consider this card a competitive level, I don't think he's there. Will he be fun to use? Sure. Am I excited to try him out? Absolutely. Do I think he's going to be one of the best point guards in the game? No. With that being said, let's hop into a game. Let's see what Steph Curry can do. All right, hopping into this game. Good Lord. I mean, low tier showdown can just be annoying at times. This dude's got D-Rob and nobody else in his team, who's actually, in my opinion, really worth running. This should be, I would think, overall, a very, very easy gameplay. That's just the thing about, I mean, we're tier 10 showdown. This dude, we're playing against his tier, I think that said 13 or something. It might have said, I don't know if it was 13 or 8, actually. I can't remember now that I said that. But we should, I mean, as much as Steph, if he's going to be able to cook, it's going to be in this type of matchups. Let's just put it that way. So we'll see what we can do with Steph here in this game. Fade to the corner. Steph, first possession. Unfortunately, not able to hit. He does have a fast enough jumper to where I think he should be able to get it off if we get much space, even at that standstill. So hopefully we'll be able to get him some of those standstill three-point looks. I just think Steph should be one of those guys who always has elite level movement. In my opinion, he doesn't really have that this year. The jumper's really fast, though. With the stick, it's pretty good. With the button, I noticed early in the year when I was first using this Amethyst, it was a tough to green shot, even by early year standards. But I think with the stick, it's pretty solid, honestly. Like, I think, okay, well, if you shoot that, it's not going to be solid. I just shot with a hand straight up in my face, just completely forced. So my bad there. But it should be, I mean, decently good. I really wish more than anything else that he had better SIGs. Like, that's my biggest criticism of Steph, is just that 2K this year, for whatever reason, changed Steph's SIGs. I mean, we don't really need pro play for everything. They changed his SIGs to where he's just not quite as elite. The Curry slide isn't really a thing anymore. There is one way to trigger it, kind of, but I've honestly kind of forgotten what that is. It's like, it's also tough to do. And then like his behind the back isn't great at all. I mean, it's okay, I guess, but it's not the same by any means. He doesn't have, oh, that's a nasty shot while tired. Good shot right there. But Does not have a great dribble style at all. I don't love that drag back, to be completely honest. And then again, slashing wise, defense wise, the stats go good defensively, but the size will hurt him. And then slashing wise, I do think he is pretty mediocre at best with that 70 driving dunk. Do I think this card is usable enough online? If you're a big Steph fan, you're good at the game. Yes. Do I think he's an elite level point guard in this game? Honestly, no. I mean, we're playing against Bronny right now at the point guard position. Who would I rather use between Bronny and Steph? Probably Steph, but maybe not by a huge amount. There's at least 11 or 12 point guards in this game, I think. I mean, all the guys that I ranked in my top 10 point guards yesterday, plus Marcus Smart, who wasn't included, plus Oscar Robertson, who I completely forgot to include and should have been included. At least those 12 cards I would rather have than Steph Curry at the point guard position. And I wouldn't be shocked if there's a couple more that I'm forgetting about. With that being said, you can't argue with the jumper. It is really, really, really good. Just the size and the lack of slashing and the not as elite movement are my main criticisms of the card. Is he going to be fun to use, though, if you're a big Steph fan? I think so. I mean, I've got 14 points with him already. Are we playing against a top-tier opponent? Absolutely not. But his jumper is clearly showing out. I mean, if nothing else, I will say that. I should have shot that one, too. But I didn't. Or shoot this one, though. And I got weird. With a very fast jumper, it does make it a bit tougher, I will say, when you get weird load-ups and stuff. He is kind of moving, though. I'm making him work. Oh, that's not enough space to get that shot off. I get a weird upper again. Like, tempo gets thrown off a bit. The way with a jumper like this that's really fast, it can be a bit tough to consistently shoot off of like different load-ups and dribbles and stuff like that because you get different type of animations. That does seem to be a Steph-ish issue, but I will say he's kind of moving right now. I mean, the Curry escape's one of the best SIGs in the game. That's the one SIG that he's got that is an elite level SIG this year, and that's great defense, Steph. I see you. Why couldn't they give him satellite? Come on, my boy. You got to put satellite. Metal World Pizza, I need you to put satellite on Steph. He is kind of creating space, though, if nothing else. Let's drag it back again. Let's double escape here. Shot off that. Oh, my Lord, Steph. We might not be going up against the best opponent, but we are scoring the crap out of the ball. He has 0 points, though. I do feel bad for this dude. This would not be happening against a good opponent by any means. Would he have some points? Sure. But he'd be getting attacked a lot more defensively, and he certainly wouldn't be scoring like this. I can tell you all that right now. Hop step through. Steph Curry to the rim. Draws another foul. Goodness gracious. Even when I go up with bad shots, I get rewarded right now. That's terrible, but he should make pretty much all his free throws. I mean, even early there should pretty much go in every single time. He's decently fun to use. If you just spam the escape back and forth, you can kind of get open pretty consistently with it. That's probably the best way to use him in terms of shot creation, is just to spam that Curry escape and use screens and stuff. So if you don't know how to trigger the Curry escape, go watch my dribble tutorial video. That will teach you how to shot create better. But Steph, I guess we can call the video there. Steph with a very, very dominant quarter of gameplay against admittedly a very, very bad opponent, but still pretty darn impressive overall for this Steph Curry card. He is very fun to use as like a pure shot creating shooting card. Is he a card who would really annoy me, though, if I was using him at a competitive level? Absolutely. He doesn't quite have the movement besides the escape. For his size, he's not a slasher, and defensively, I know the stats are good. I know the badges can be good once he's badged out, but he's just not quite as complete as you'd like, especially considering, again, that 6'3" height and the fact that his player build is never good in 2K, and it's not good this year either. So with that being said, I don't think our opponent, well, he is coming back. So I guess, is there anything? No, there's nothing to see here. Just more free throws. I can go bomb a bunch of more threes with him if you want, but I don't think y'all need to see more of that. So I will call the video right there. Shout out to Steph, 21 points, not greatest efficiency, but that was kind of a fun quarter. So hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.